Alright guys, welcome to this video. Now in this video I want to show you what I believe is a great alternative to health insurance or the Affordable Care Act or Obamacare, whatever you want to call it. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Gasper Michelle. I'll just show you my quick LinkedIn profile. I've actually sold insurance for about 12 years now. I'll just kind of show you some of the highlights. I became an independent agent about 4 years ago, but I've worked for different agencies, different insurance agencies. Worked for the Duck for 7 years. So I never really sold health insurance just because I always thought it was extremely overpriced. I thought it was just a complete waste of money for a lot of people. And I just really loved supplemental insurance. And then I had a couple, I actually had a pretty good experience with health insurance. But when I saw about, just everything happening in the last couple of years, and especially with the Affordable Care Act, I just really didn't like the way it was headed. So I decided to just self-insure and using my supplemental insurance. So I think this is a good alternative. And just so you know, the bad experience I had with the Affordable Care Act is my wife went and, we had a, whatever they called it, whatever type of policy they called it. And then she was referred to a specialist because she told her primary care physician that she wasn't feeling well and she just wanted to make sure it wasn't cancer or anything more serious. Well, since she used the C word, she was sent to an oncologist, did lab testings, and was billed about $2,000. And she didn't know how insurance worked, and that was her first experience with it. And I had to explain it to her afterwards because, of course, she didn't ask me because that's not what wives do, as y'all know. So we just kind of had to pay it. So I think this is a good alternative. And I just want to remind you guys that this is not health insurance. This is what's called shared health, or a lot of people call it medshare plans, things like that. And that's what ASH is. It's the Alliance for Shared Health, and they do have a couple options for you. The first, and it's easier if you actually start backwards here. I know there's 3 different plans here. But we'll start here with the Scripps, which is the SHA. And I do want to remind you, this is not health insurance. I am a licensed health agent, but I just earned a referral fee if you do sign up through me. But like I said, this is not health insurance. And there's my email if you need. I'll leave my LinkedIn contact on this video too, so y'all can, if y'all have any questions. But I'll also leave other contact information for y'all. But we'll get into really quickly how this works. This is their prescription plan, basically. Another reminder, this is not health insurance, but it's pretty affordable if you have a lot of medications. It's $39 individual, $43 for you and one other person, and $50 for a family per month. And this talks about some of the benefits, anywhere from diabetes programs, low-cost medications, averaging $5 for a 30-day supply. Things like this glucometer for $15. You also have what it basically do is they'll get you the lowest price for medication and things like that. But we'll and here's just a list of some of the things that are available. Many at $5 or less. So if you need a prescription plan, this is for you. If you don't, then don't worry about it. And I'll send you. You guys will have links for all this stuff on this video. Next, we'll look at the brochure. And just so you know, it's easier to look at the brochure than to look at the info. The info is kind of doesn't have a lot of information, and there's a cost here too. If you want to see the cost here and click on that, it's $39, and then like I said, cost for this one here, it's $179. But it's much better to look at the brochure. And like I said, guys, I'll leave links for all this stuff for y'all to check it out yourselves. But quickly, this is the easiest one. When I looked at this is more like what's typically called a MEC plan. But like I said, this is not health insurance. This is not Obamacare. This is something completely different. It's a shared health plan. But I think I scrolled. Oh wait, no, I didn't scroll too fast. Sorry, guys. I'm talking and scrolling at the same time, so y'all know it's not as easy as it looks. But anyways, it's $174 member, $266 for you and a spouse, $270 for a member and children, and then a whole family for $384. So extremely affordable, a lot more affordable than Obamacare or Affordable Care Act. Unless of course you're getting subsidies and stuff. But if you don't qualify for subsidies, this is a good option for you. And they do have a network. It's the PHCS network. I'm not going to get into all the details of what that covers, but I'll definitely leave links for all the brochures. I mainly wanted to highlight some of the things that are included on it. Some of the things are like outpatient services, preventative care, specialist visits, urgent care, national lab program. They have and I'll show you what this means here in a second. We'll scroll further down in the brochure, but it does have 3 different levels for medications. For instance, if your medications are under $50, you get a $30 supply for $10. Medications costing $50 to $149, you get it for $20. And medications costing $150 to $40, you get a 30-day supply for 40%. So obviously it just depends on how much above the 150 it is. But and then high cost medications, it just basically says that they'll try to get the lowest price for you. So here they do have an app that you can download, and you'll be able to get more information. First is their connected share. What that basically is a virtual doctor. So you'll have to build. Some of the benefits is build a relationship with the same primary care provider, unlimited virtual visits, planned and preventative care, and the virtual pediatric visits. So you won't have to leave your house. You can do it all from the comfort of your house, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You'll have access to immediate care, diagnosed in the comfort of your own home, no waiting rooms. So if you're still concerned about the virus going around, then you won't have to put yourself in a hospital or a place where you might get more sick than you are now. So that's a really cool deal. The second thing you have on there is Lab Share. Basically, it's powered by Fair Price Labs, and you'll have access to Quest Diagnostics. And here it has a breakdown of what you'll typically pay, or what you'll pay. Here's what the regular consumer pay is, $450 for that one. And if you went to a regular hospital or regular primary care or physician point, it's $83. Here it'd only be $15. So you can I'll let you look at these yourselves, but it's just going to save you a ton of money. I mean, this is like what, 20% or 15% of the normal amount, and even a lot less. What is that, a third of what that price is? So definitely big savings for you there. Also on the imaging, and this is what costed, like I said, my wife, I think she did labs and imaging. I don't remember what it was, but it was about $2,000 out of pocket she had to pay, and she was very disappointed. And like I said, luckily we had some supplemental to back it up, and we were to get reimbursed on some of that, but it's still a lot of money to pay out of pocket, as y'all know. So this plan here is going to give you the best rate, best plans for these different labs or imaging services that you may need. So that's another benefit. And like I mentioned earlier, there are 3 levels for medication, so it depends on the type of medication you need, on which level you'll need to get into. And then they also have an additional dental and vision plan you can get, and this is an add-on, so it's in addition to the other plan. Same thing, it has a member price, member and spouse, member and children price, and a family price. So definitely some good options if you want to add that to it. And here's all the legal disclaimer mumbo jumbo if you want to take a look at that. But let's take a look at their Summit plan. And this is the one that's more like a traditional health insurance. That's why when you click on cost, it doesn't have cost, because it is broken down by age, and you'll see that all here on the brochure. So let's take a look at that. And here we go. This is the first page. So first is, like I said, the connected share, which we'll take a look at that. And this is the main breakdown. Let's look at the primary pages. Well, actually, there is some good information that you may want to see on here. The member responsibility amount, that's their terminology for the deductible. So basically, you choose your deductible, and then the annual lifetime maximum sharing is $1 million. So this plan, what I forgot to highlight, the difference between these two is this one is for just basic. I want to, like I said, it's like the MEC plan. This one also includes hospitalization and catastrophic visits. So this one here, like I said, it's a very scaled down version of health insurance, very similar to the Affordable Care Act and MEC plans, but this one here is more like traditional health insurance. It's just a lot more affordable, and we'll take a look at some of that stuff here. Same thing, it has the mobile share app, or what did I say? yeah, the Share mobile app. I think I said it out of order. But same benefit, same breakdown between the connected. So you'll have same access to virtual, um, and then also the labs, the imaging, and then the prescriptions. Where it breaks down differently is, like I said, you will get to choose your um, I almost said deductible, but this is not health insurance. As we know, it's a member, it's escaping my mind, but you can look the terminology up later. But you get to choose what the amounts are. For instance, I'm 39, so for me, it would be $29, or $299. Sorry, guys, I get confused when I'm reading numbers out loud. But if I wait till I'm 40, it's going to be a little bit higher for me. So it is broken down into age brackets, depending on which plan you pick. So you can choose what plan you want once you take a look at the brochure. And then here's for the group monthly contributions, and you can look at all this stuff, guys, on your own. I'm not going to try to explain it in the video. And then also it does have the option to get the dental shared, the dental and vision shared, and then all the legal breakdown. So guys, I hope I was able to answer some of your questions. If not, please leave it in the comments, or you can message me on LinkedIn, or you can read this stuff yourself. But I'll leave links for all this stuff, guys. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I appreciate your time. Bye.